Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. And tonight we've got the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the New York Knicks here in New York. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for Damian Lillard.
And he's gone cold over the last 10 games, guys. His scoring numbers are down, and he can't seem to get out of this rough patch. He's got to get himself going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis, the longtime forward duo. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Knicks, Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bridges in at the shooting guard. Now that we're around the midway point of the season, Brent, what's something we should keep our eye on?
I think watching teams that had expectations of making deep runs, are they happy with their roster? And the other ones are, which of the teams are really close that are going to make decisions in terms of their front office to maybe make a roster change that puts them in a position they weren't expecting a few months ago. Focus from Chris Middleton like he'd been there before. I don't know if he saw the defense. The results were good.
Jackson against Bridges. Count it.
Just so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Middleton. Here's Jackson. Pass to Lopez. Middleton from the outside, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And that kind of consistency from Middleton from 3, that's huge.
Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him, or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit and the coaches are over there in their suits. That's their job. And Giannis is just one of those guys you hope is having an off night. Force him into as many jump shots as you possibly can. But inside, Giannis is going to get there, and he's going to devastate you.
Now here's Lopez. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Here's Antetokounmpo. Jackson right side. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
And that's been Lillard's forte ever since breaking into the league.
Towns outside. Back to Brunson. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame, a smart block, if you will.
Pass to Lillard. And here's Jackson. Back to Lillard. Clock at 6. Got it. Lillard's got 5 now.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. We briefly discussed what he wanted his team to do against Damian Lillard, and he said to not let him get going from deep. Once his 3-ball is falling, everything else becomes easier for him, so we have to talk out there on the perimeter. So expect to see a lot of defensive activity near the 3-point line tonight. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And as teams are grinding through their schedules, let's see how it's going out east. You take a look at the Knicks. They're currently holding on to the third best record in the conference. And of course Milwaukee 2 spots below.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, what's impressive is they've reached much of their potential this year. The big question, though, people are asking is, do they have what it takes to become a front runner?
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they'd hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks, guys. The Knicks went all in this summer, trading with their rivals, the Brooklyn Nets, for Mikal Bridges. In reuniting a core that won collegiate championships together, they hope to replicate that success at this level. And now with perhaps the league's top defensive wing tandem, they'll have a chance.
A big-time move. Shams, appreciate the report. Middleton outside. For 3. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. 8-point game. The last time these two teams came together was also in this building, and they were able to win it for the home fans.
Yeah, it was relentless play at both ends of the court in that game. They were able to seize control and maintain it.
And going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
Now here's Lillard. 5 points in the game. Here's Jackson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Knicks have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. They set the pick. Fires from deep. And it's Brunson with the 3.
I don't know, why is it lefties like Brunson just make it look so much better when you're firing the rock?
Jackson outside. Pass to Middleton. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by New York.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Inside. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Yeah, I love the activity in the pick and roll from Bridges, delivering a dime right on the money.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Sims, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Achua comes in for Hart. Ryan, he's checked in for Anunoby. And it's McBride in for Mikal Bridges. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Prince comes in for Chris Middleton. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Jackson. And it's Rollins in for Damian Lillard. Here's Rollins. And there's the lob. And Giannis with the jam.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Brunson looks it over.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. 46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Prince, a screen on Achua. Shot's good by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
McBride. The 3. Buries it from 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Milwaukee has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
He's been perfect this quarter. They keep feeding him, and he keeps delivering.
And here's Brunson. 27 points his last game. Tries the 9-footer, and it's off the back of the rim. No good. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Bucks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Milwaukee.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Achua is out there with Miles McBride, and then it's Landry Shamet. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Sims in at the center position. That's the group for New York starting the second. Pass to Prince. Brent, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Well, Brent, he doesn't give you much inside the arc, but Trent Jr. is a sniper from deep.
Yeah, and Gary Trent Jr. knows exactly why he's on the floor, and that's to shoot the basketball. So continue to move, find open areas, wait for the ball, and then let it rip.
That's good from Trent. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Grant hits them both. And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting? Tom Thibodeau, lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard. They play defense first. They play a ton of minutes. But this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers experienced with star-laden rosters. He said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
Yeah, the burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. Knicks trail by 6. Now here's Brunson. He's got 5. And he lobs it up to the rim. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Use the pick and roll, and then Brunson's court sense allows him to make that play.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Trent outside. Portis the screen. Fires the 3. Trent's shot is off. For New York, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. McBride can't get it to go. Milwaukee leading by 4. Portis the screen. Brunson against Antetokounmpo. Trent outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Antetokounmpo. Over Brunson. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Back to Brunson. Pass to Achua. McBride with it. Achua with a screen on Trent. Up top, McBride, guarded by Trent. Another one falls for New York.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
And the Bucks making a change here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Prince. Jackson, he's checked in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Green. That one misses for Antetokounmpo.
Think about Giannis and just how special of a player he is. We know off the court the endeavors he's into. I mean, this guy has really grown into a global ambassador for the game of basketball.
Now here's Jackson. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Antetokounmpo against Anunoby. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. And another miss by Milwaukee. The Knicks trail by 4. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Anunoby can't get it to go. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Brunson against Lillard. Hart pulls it in. The Knicks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Anunoby against Middleton. To the inside. That's good from Bridges on the assist from Hart.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
1:36 left in the first half. Lillard passes to Lopez. And he's going for... Look at Giannis go up and get it.
Well, that's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. McBride, he's checked in for New York. Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. And here now are the teams that have made a difference with their defense in the past 10 games. 5th on the list, the Knicks.
Well, over these last few games, they've been putting excellent pressure on the ball handlers and then turning those forced errors into easy points.
Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
Bridges misses. The Bucks leading by 4. To the paint. Portis gets the bucket. Portis has got his first bucket in this one.
And Portis understands his role in this offense, including when to look to score inside.
Pass to Bridges. Now Towns. Shoots over Lopez. Towns can't get it to go. It's Middleton on the wing. Anunoby covering. Now here's Jackson. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Middleton. Out to Portis. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Clock at 2.
That's what Bridges is known for, an excellent defender. He knows how to alter shots.
Here's McBride. Fires in the triple. McBride's got 5 points now this quarter. Lillard with the ball. With the teardrop. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Milwaukee out in front. They lead by 3. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
I think just tough defense, take good shots, not turn the ball over, play smart.
Back to the basics. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings. If you were in the locker room of one of these struggling teams, what would you be saying?
I'd be too mad to talk. Shaqzilla gonna keep stomping everyone and breaking us stuff until we start winning.
Well, you know what, Ernie? I might take a little bit more of a diplomatic approach. Just a bit.
Rawr! Shaqzilla needs wins. Rawr!
Thanks for trying to bring some civility to the telecast. Shifting gears now, what a game we've seen from Giannis in that first half.
He's feeling it. Exploiting the gaps in the defense, getting high percentage looks.
Defensively, you have to find a way to seal those gaps because he's making it look too easy.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Here's Brunson. Taking a look at the Bucks. As always, it's Middleton and Giannis at the forward spots. Jackson out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. Milwaukee leading by 3. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Milwaukee shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Free throw good. Lillard. When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, B.A., that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973. So as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
And both free throws good for Lillard. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Now here's Hart, still without a bucket. Jacks up a 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
And even after airtight defense like that, You still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
It's time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000-point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I can stay healthy. Ryan, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie. Here's Towns. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Three-pointer, Bridges. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
And the shot goes in. And now it's a 9-point Bucks lead.
Giannis can shoulder any load, and he's doing it here.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo. What a contribution.
With the amount of damage he's doing inside, a defensive adjustment must be made.
All right, here now, the league's top rebounders over the past month. Second, Karl Anthony Towns.
He's just been incredible on the boards over the last month of the season. He's a guy who plays with such desire.
Pass to Anunoby. Back to Brunson. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 16 points for him. And that one's good. And now it's an 11-point Milwaukee lead.
So nice to watch Giannis in the open floor, how graceful he is at covering so much ground.
Hart passes to Brunson. Towns, left side. 6 on the shot clock. Lillard against Brunson. Over Lillard. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Brunson's got 7 points.
All right. After 4 misses, they finally get one to go. That has to be a big relief for the offense after beginning this half on a bit of a cold streak.
Now here's Jackson. No points yet. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. McBride, he's checked in for Anunoby. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Prince is checked in. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Lillard passes to Prince. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. Over Bridges. And it falls all over the rim and in. Prince has gotten his first points in this one.
A good shooter and has some range. Taurean Prince welcoming all catch and shoot opportunities.
Wing shot on the way. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Now here's Hart. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Brunson against Antetokounmpo. Brunson passes to Hart. Bridges with it. Over Prince. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got his 5th rebound in this one. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. 1:35 left in the third quarter of the game. Brunson passes to McBride. Towns against Prince. On target from about 13 feet. Towns has got 6.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. For the Knicks, Achua's checked in for Hart. Toppin comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Payne is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. A minute 15 left in the third quarter. Trent finds Green. Here's Lillard. Oh, Lillard shrugs off the contact.
And Lillard refusing to be denied.
Knicks trail by 11. Outside Payne. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Portis with a screen on Payne. For 3, here's Lillard. Hits the trifecta. Lillard's got 7 points for the quarter.
And Lillard a flat-out gunner from deep because he's just a lethal shooter from way outside.
Outside Payne. And it's Achua. That time on the assist by Payne.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Now Lillard. He's got 12. Portis with a screen on Payne. For 3, here's Lillard. The shot no good. And so it's Milwaukee earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
Keep the ball moving. Quick decisions. Get the ball from side to side. Set better screens. Defensively, we got to do a much better job. Let's get on the...
Urging his squad to be more decisive, especially on the defensive end.
But Coach Thibodeau isn't pleased with his guys. It's clear he wants them to be more aggressive.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Campaign. Precious Achua is out there with Miles McBride. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Sims in at the center position. That's the 5 for New York right now.
And vision, such a key part of Brunson's game as the point.
Milwaukee leading by 8. Antetokounmpo survey. And the big finish by Giannis.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. Well, the Knicks shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. To the middle. It's picked off. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Antetokounmpo striding up court on the break.
And really showing the athleticism. Flying solo.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around. Just make sure you score.
Here's Brunson. It's hauled in by Portis.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Lets it go from 11. Again, Antetokounmpo missing. Knicks trail by 12. Right side McBride. Pass to Brunson. Down low. Here's Achua. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, there was a moment after Milwaukee swung the Lillard trade where they were viewed as favorites to win it all, Brent.
That moment did not last long, BA. I mean, that was talk right before training camp because that Lillard trade happened so late in the offseason. These guys just never defensively got themselves back on the same page that they were at the championship level. And until that gets maintained, they could be in the middle of the pack. And Precious Achiuwa plays with some serious fire. I mean, he's the type of guy you love having in your locker room.
Mikal Bridges checked in for New York. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Jackson, he's checked in for Green. And the second free throw is good. Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
I love it when Giannis is in attack mode like that and gets to the rim so quick.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Prince against Bridges. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
Well, picking all the low-hanging fruit, defenses these days want to concede the mid-range, and they're happy to take it.
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for Prince. And Lillard subbed in for Trent. He's off on the second. All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Grant?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. there's some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
Now here's Lillard. What a tough shot by Dame.
That's high-level concentration there from Lillard. Stays under control in the face of some pretty good defense.
Outside Hart. They set the pick. Pass to Anunoby. Towns down low. Working on Lopez. Kept alive. Outside Hart. Goes back up. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
No chance. Giannis, too much length.
Here's Middleton. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. And the Bucks lead by 16.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now here's Anunoby. Three-pointer. Bridges knocks down the triple. Bridges has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Mikel really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
Lillard outside. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Brunson. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Middleton. And the foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul of the game. Antetokounmpo against Hart. Jackson outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo has got 3 assists in the game. Knicks trail by 16.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Bucks.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that anytime momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
And that's an important win. You never like to lose 2 in a row to a team, especially if you only see them 3 times.
And what a huge performance it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
No good on the free throw. All right, Grant, do you feel the non-superstars are making the money they should?
Well, BA, it's a negotiation. But I think we're trending in the right direction. But it seems like there's always more work to be done.
And he sinks the second. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Lillard against Brunson. It's Bridges on the wing. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Lillard against Brunson. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Bucks. Pass to Lopez. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. Free throw drops for Lopez.
Now, big and bad and reliable. Those are 3 great traits that Brook Lopez brings to the table.
Good on both. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Green against Payne. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. .15 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. So this one belongs to the Bucks. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Giannis, an impressive performance. Talk about what this game showed you about your team.
This game was great. I think everybody came out ready. Everybody played great. We were moving the ball. We knocked down shots. But most importantly, we were playing great defense. But at the end of the day, it's just a win. We got to build off this. We got to go back to the gym, watch film, and get better.
It's just one piece of a greater goal. That's right. Thanks, Giannis.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Bering, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.